In today's video, I'll show you how you could do mind maps in LucidChart. So let's get started. So here we are in Lucid. So basically you want to log in first and go here into the home page. And from here is that we can get started by clicking here on new. And from here, you can go for LucidChart. If you would want to start from scratch, you can click here on blank document. Then if you'd want to go for a template so that you won't have to do all of the things and you would have a nice starting point, then you can go for a template. And from here, you can just search for mind map. And from here, you would now have a guide or a template to follow, or it would now lay it out for you. So you could just input the details, the text that is needed to construct your mind map. So we're going to use each one of that later on, but for now, we're just going to start from scratch and let me show you on how you can create your own and create basically a simple mind map. So now it's loading. Let's wait for it. And now once it's loaded is that you just basically want to make a shape first. So basically you can make your shape right here in this shape icon on the left menu. And from here, I'm just going to close that. And now from here, you can see the standard shapes, the flowchart, the shapes, depending on what kind of shape you would want to create. Let's say I would want this shape right here. So I would want to expand that just like so. I think this is good. And from here is that I can now change the text. So let's say starting point, maybe something like that. And then I would want to create another one. So you can create a shape from here again. And let's say this one right here. Oops, I double click. Let me just erase that one. And from here, I'm going to expand this into something like that. Yeah. So I'm just going to align that right there. And now from here to connect these two shapes to create a mind map is that I simply need to drag this circle right here at the corner into the circle of the shape that I would want it to connect to. And from here, you can put the text right here in the middle. As you can see, we have some shape there if you would want. But you could also select that and then just press on backspace, erase that, and then you will not have a text right there. So yeah, basically you have that option to put a text, but in my case, I don't need that. So I'm just going to go and delete the text right here. Just like that. Now I have this arrow. And from here in this arrow, you could also format this. If you'd want it to be thicker, then you want to select that and then go here and basically just go and put in the thickness value. Let's say 8 right there. And now we have a thicker arrow. And also for this, let's say I would want the outline to be thicker. Same thing. You can go here and change the thickness value, and then you could also go here into the kinds of outline that you would want. So yeah, that's basically it. And this is where you can change the color if needed. And next, let's create another one. So this time it's this one. I'm going to put it right here at the bottom. And I'm just going to go and resize it and position. And then same thing, you want to drag this button right here into this shape. You could also do this right here. You could also do this. You could connect both of them right here. You could always connect them into another shape, not just only one, but multiple. All right, so remember that. And again, you have this text right here. You have always the option to remove them if you don't need them. And then you could also format the lines if you'd want it to be thicker. Let's say 8 again. And this one is also 8 right here. And then I would want this to be color red. And I want it to be somewhat broken. And then this one is 10. Right there. So now I have this. And of course, you could also format your text if you'd want to. You can make it bigger. Let's say 30 right there. And you can also change the font in here. So yeah, this is basically the basics here in mind maps. You can always connect one shape to another by using that method. And now you know how you can format those shapes, the arrows, and then the text, which are the basics you need to get started in creating your own custom mind map. Now let's start with a template right here. So let's go back right here into our homepage, and then now click on New LucidChart and then Create from Template. And from here, again, let's go for a mind map. And now you have your templates right here so that you don't have to start from scratch. I think I'm going to use this one because it looks beautiful. And then from here, let's wait for it to load. Now it's loading. And then once it's done loading, you will now be able to see the template in here. As you can see, it has a nice design with some of the shadows right there. And it's like a sticky note. So yeah, this is one of the main advantage of using a template is that you would already have a nice layout right here already made for you. So you can just skip the step of designing everything just to make it look good. Now you can just duplicate this by selecting this, pressing Ctrl+D. Now I can duplicate that and put up as many as I want, and I just need to connect them just like that. And as you can see, I would now have this one right here. You can just copy the formatting of the arrows right here to be the exact same as yours, and then that's it. You will now have the same arrows. So yeah, that's it. This is basically it for my tutorial for the mind map here in LucidChart on how you could do them and how you could easily do it. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.